Thank you, gentlemen. My name is Charles Tassel with Citizens for Community Values Action. And first and foremost, I want to thank Representative Bill Patmon and Representative Tim Derickson for their bipartisan leadership on this. This is the Ohio Religious Freedom Restoration Act. And their leadership on this through the Religious Freedom Coalition is noteworthy and laudable. And we expect to see more well-thought-out balanced efforts coming forward, just from what we've seen so far. But their bipartisanship is a reminder that religious freedom is a uniquely American freedom, one which our country was founded upon, even as they touched on. And actually, we're reminded of that even this weekend with Thanksgiving, and people who, from the beginning with pilgrims, came to America under very difficult circumstances for the right to be able to live out the expression of their faith. Now, whether your faith is part of a majority belief or a minority sect, the ability to express your beliefs is truly American. And as the bipartisan House and Senate passed the 1993 Religious Freedom Restoration Act, which was signed by President Clinton, we encourage all representative senators to support the basic human right to live as we believe. Thank you.
Good morning. I'm Jim Tobin. I'm the Associate Director with the Catholic Conference of Ohio, and we represent all the Catholic bishops in the state of Ohio. I too want to say thank you to representatives and to fellow faith leaders and concerned citizens. I think almost what I should just say is amen. Amen to what was said. 2 weeks ago, at our national level, Archbishop William Laurie, who's chairman of our ad hoc committee of religious liberty, issued a statement celebrating the 20th anniversary of President Clinton's signing of the Federal Religious Freedom Restoration Act. Within his statement, and I'll just quote a small part of it, is the Religious Freedom Restoration Act has proven to be one of the most important legislative achievements for religious liberty in this country in a generation. We believe that this proposed legislation, which mirrors the federal act, would serve to better protect religious freedom. Its intent is to prevent laws and actions that burdens exercise of religion unless there is a compelling state interest and least restricted means of enforcement are used. Thank you for this opportunity.
Good morning. I'm Reverend Denny Ray Mueller. I am the chair of Justice and Advocacy for the Ohio Council of Churches, and I'm here representing the Ohio Council of Churches. The Ohio Council of Churches, which has existed since 1919, the longest unending Council of Churches, represents 18 denominations, 28 judicatories, 6,000 congregations, and over 3 million people of faith in the state of Ohio, from Protestant, Catholic, and Orthodox Christian traditions. And under the auspices of Justice and Advocacy, we developed a policy statement regarding religious freedom over an 18-month period through prayerful discussions with a representative group of the Ohio Council of Churches membership. This was prompted by a request from a member of our council to address the restrictive mandates for the Affordable Care Act. And through a period of 3 different processes, in May of 2013, the policy statement was adopted with the consent of the Ohio Council of Churches governing board. Some critical portions of this statement, which was developed considering each individual adjudicatory and faith traditions on points that we all could agree on, because there is a varied array of worship and theological underpinnings within the state of Ohio. So we had to meld all those together so that everybody could agree on the statement that we proposed. And one was the consensus on a need for affordable health care, especially for the poor and others who are currently unable to benefit from adequate health care. We also acknowledge that there is a narrow description of religious organizations which allows exemption for some houses of worship based on their religious belief, opposed to access to services offered in the Affordable Care Act. We also issued a call for our elected leaders and government officials at all levels and the religious community to work for two goals: to actively pursue changes which would broaden the religious exemption within the current mandate, which is in fact part of what is being proposed, and to propose and implement safeguards in legislation on social issues that will respect and protect religious liberties and the rights of conscience.